morning, y'all, and welcome back to episode 2 of Classmates. I'm your host, Tayion Williams,
Justin Cornay.
and yeah, we're back. Episode 2. Episode 1 was a success. I had expectations. I had high expectations, but you people all exceeded them. And thank you, everybody. Really, it really is a good feeling waking up and seeing all the happy comments and stuff from people. Uh, I just didn't expect that much support. Some of these people, I don't even talk to as much as I probably should. Just thank everybody. Lets me know to keep going. Plus, it's fun too. And maybe if things keep heading down this path, eventually I'll actually start posting the videos. Maybe. It
Is that
depends on
before
how
or
we
after
do.
we get our sponsor?
After, see, it's not about the numbers. Well, for the sponsor it is, but the video, it's not about the numbers. It's about the people.
It's about sending a message.
And also, last time, with episode 1, just kind of talking about what to expect and all that, really. But this time, there's actually topics, good things that have happened in the past week and all that. And if you guys want to, tell me stuff that you want to hear about, hear our opinion on, and be my guest, gladly tell me whatever. Also, you can't actually comment on the show on Spotify, but you can if you use Anchor. Just a little FYI. If you,
you can also check out our Instagram. Put comments in there.
Yeah, the actual classmate Instagram, and then we both have private ones too. All the people listening to this probably know me, so I'm sure you know this.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully, or if not, welcome.
If you're new here, then thank you. Honestly.
But I guess what happened recently?
Well, I turned 18 a couple weeks ago, and
No. You said
what you mean, no?
My free trial on life has finally expired.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what made you think that it ain't been over.
Pain.
Man, the first day Miss Pearsall left our class, your free trial on life was over. When it was just us versus Hunter, that's when you became a man.
Oh, don't forget Every Night was in there too.
She was just randomly in our class.
Yes.
But only for the last 3 days. It was weird.
She just showed up and y'all became best friends.
The good old days. But 18th birthday, why was I the last person there?
Dog, because okay, I meant to tell you about it when I was texting you earlier that day, because I didn't know if you were doing anything, because I knew you the day before was your last day at Target, but I didn't know if you were Angel or anything. I didn't want to just, hey, come over. That's why you got the invite at 7 p.m. or 8, and we started at 6.
I had 1 week off, not even a week, 6 days off to just exist and vibe. And I don't know, that day I was bored out of my mind. When I tell you, I was counting how many popcorns was on the popcorn ceiling in different parts of the house.
I never
was so bored. Counting individual popcorns. But no, that was a fun event, and especially with that weird little Uno thing.
Oh, Uno flip?
Were you playing or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you were. Okay, I was thinking of Yellow because he kept dapping me up with his feet. It was. Yeah, the Uno flip. What else did we do?
You were playing something on the TV. I think it was You Don't Know Jack or something like that. No, it was Trivia Murder Party, and you kept stealing people's bodies.
Yeah, I can never remember the Jackbox games names, but
yeah,
was that it really? Oh, and then the Cards Against Humanity, I think.
Oh, y'all played that?
Yeah, and then we were crying. Me, Yellow, and Tinsley.
Dog.
Golly. Then you didn't stay up you didn't stay up late enough to see Jalen Tinsley eat
Call
a
him by his
double
government.
glizzy. Yeah, just to make sure that they know it was him. He ate a double glizzy, like
Oh, what?
a double glizzy, like yeah. He doubled up on hot dogs and put
This
them in
nigga's
one bun. He doubled up on them and put them in one bun.
dog. I ain't never seen that before.
And all the people who were listening to me and were there, that's exactly what happened. Don't disagree with me. That's exactly what happened. It was Tinsley who ate it. Okay,
Oh, I can't wait till Tinsley hear this. He gonna start cooking.
he's the one who ate the double glizzy. I saw it with my own eyes. Oh yeah, also something else that I was thinking about is you can, or like I had inspiration and stuff from the other podcasts I talked about, but it's not like a set rubric or anything. You can kind of do it however you want. So I'm thinking, an hour, around that time. But all I'm saying is going above is fine, because
I mean, yeah,
I
we
was
have
trying to keep it under an hour, but going above is fine. I mean, if you like listening to this malarkey, then I gladly got a bunch more to say. But I know you were interested in the double glizzy though, right?
no what?
Because like when like in the cartoons when like the little smell aromas enter your nose, like I saw that happen to you. The little steam.
You're mad weird, Bucko.
I'm just going based off of
I was asleep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
You couldn't
arose
see
from your
anything.
sleep from the scent of
Bruh,
a quintuple glizzy. I,
the number is increasing.
Diddley
You
had
just
them in
stacking
his
up the glizzies, huh?
pockets and stuff. Man, that was a scary endeavor. Man, with the double glizzy. But this was on Saturday, right? That your party was? It was like Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday.
What's another eventful thing? Well, the Trippie Red album,
Yes.
long awaited, dropped on that Friday. What do you think about that one? You think it was worth the hype?
Overall, yes.
You think we getting Donda?
That's not happening. That's never, bro. Cardi's dropping his album. Drake is gonna drop Certified Lover Boy first, and Travis is gonna drop Utopia.
No, he's not.
Done.
Travis saying he not dropping it. He's dropping a movie for it first. He already said that it's a movie. We're not getting the real album. You see that Kanye West is rebuilding his childhood home inside that stadium?
The Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, it's his home is being rebuilt in there.
This is what he's doing instead of dropping Donda.
He's getting a house built in a stadium.
How do you? Where is it even?
How do you go about doing it? It's right in the middle, directly in the middle.
Don't they, bro? Is he copying the stadium too? Like,
That's what I'm saying. What about the people who perform there?
they gotta perform around his house.
Or go in it?
Imagine you performing a set at the stadium and Kanye just walk out until you turn that shit down.
His home is just in the stadium. Bando. He just got it right in the middle of the stadium.
What you gonna do? Tell him no? Like,
It's his home. But what was I thinking? Oh yeah, the album. Do you think it was like actually? Well, first, was it an actual sequel to what was the first one called? Life's a Trip. Yeah. Well, that's right here on the wall. But do you think it was an actual sequel to that? All the people with no video, so I have a Life's a Trip poster.
it didn't feel like a sequel, honestly.
Because that's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah,
But
it
Life
honestly
of
didn't feel
Trip
like it.
it was like a sad, slower album. And this one was rage.
It did not have the same vibe, which is why I didn't feel like a. I mean, I guess you could transition from sadness to anger, but it didn't really feel like a second part.
Yeah, I don't think so. You think what album would you think it's a sequel to? Don't even say exclamation mark. I don't know.
It definitely
Well,
wasn't.
people don't like that album for no reason. I like it. I mean, it's not like his other ones. They don't tell a story or nothing. It's just
Yeah.
random songs. That's more like a mixtape than an album. But I think Well, I don't think this is. Well, I don't know. I think this is better than some of his older stuff, but I don't think it's like in
How
his
old are
top
you
three.
talking? Like a love letter
Like,
to one or
yeah, like 1 and 2.
okay, I can see that.
They both got classics on them, but I don't think. I think this is like in that area.
You got a
What's
you got a
the
tier list for Trippy?
a tier like for his albums?
Yeah.
Like best to worst? Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
What's your top?
Oh, like let me go to the list. Like all of them? Like what do
What
you
is
mean?
your album by
Should I list
Trippy?
them all in order? Or my favorite album is
Yeah,
probably A Love Letter to You 3.
I see we're on the same page.
Yeah, it's either that one or Life's a Trip.
Tweak. Life's from Trip did have some bangers.
Yeah, that's why I was really hoping that this one was just like that. But he's moving in this rage direction. Okay, I actually got all. Did you see that?
Wait.
This charted. All three albums charted in the Apple Music top 10.
Oh yeah.
The normal one, the expanded, and then the complete edition were
I
all
think the
in the
number one
top
was at
10.
number 7. Last time I checked.
He won.
He
You
did.
can't compete with. He dropped 3 of the same thing within a 1 day span, and is now holding 3 of the
Bro, people were
spot.
trying to cook him for using the same beat on every song. Well, look where he
That's
landed.
fair, but because he did kind of use the same beat on it. It's like a DaBaby effect. Unless you listen to when the beat changes, you won't hear
Yeah.
it. But DaBaby got the same flow, and he just copy pastes his song and changes the 6 words in each chorus, and then he has his scurvy sailor beats too.
Oh, that was heat. You're not gonna jump that one. That
But I
walk
got
the
the
fuck
list now.
that was fire.
My favorite Trippie Redd albums in order are Love Letter to You 3, Life's a Trip, A Love Letter to You 4, probably Pegasus, then Trip at Night, then exclamation mark, A Love Letter to You 2, A Love Letter to You 1.
Okay. I was about to be mad if you put one over 2. I was about to cook you.
I mean, I like both of them. They're just not his best ones. He just
Yeah.
sounded different. People grow, evolve their sound.
That was really back in 2017. That's crazy.
That's not that long ago,
It wasn't.
honestly.
That's why I'm saying,
Like beginning of high school. He debuted back then. That's crazy. The fact that he's blown up this fast. What's your number one Lil Mosey album?
he has albums?
He got Blueberry Fago.
That's it. I don't know no other Lil Mosey song. Wasn't he featured on what was it?
He was featured on I think it's Love Letter 4. What? I know he was on one of them.
First,
Yep, track 14, This Ain't That, featuring Lil Mosey.
I'm trying to remember his verse, but I'm blinking.
Oh yeah, Little Mosey. I don't know, man. He up there with like. I was gonna say Lil Baby. I don't like Lil Baby. Would you like him? I think he's terrible.
I don't even know any Lil Baby songs.
See, you know
if
how
anybody
like,
listening to this likes Lil Mosey, you can sign off this podcast now.
Oh yeah, if you're a Little Mosey fan, you need sand.
You need God.
But like how Lil Baby and Gunna like blew up together, and how Lil Baby's more popular. Gunna is 10 times better than him, and he don't even need lyrics for real. Gunna just a vibe. He like Playboy Cardi.
You Playboy Cardi write lyrics?
No.
The entire song is ad libs.
Yes, it literally just ad libs, and he says jump out the house. That's the entire song.
That really was nearly ad libs. And it was fine. One of
the
his
name
best
of the
songs.
song is every single lyric. Jump out the house. That's all he says for 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
And who go tell him to stop?
Did Cardi go platinum with this album with Whole Lotta Red? I'm sure he did within like a day or two. Yeah, people was waiting on this. There was so much hate that people gave it when it first dropped too. Man, I don't understand it. I woke up on Christmas morning thrilled and was vibing to every song that Cartier blessed us with. Like they say on the intro, Cardi is Santa. He wasn't lying at all. But I remember back when Tinsley first introduced me to Cardi, and I did not understand it because I was like a big Uzi fan, and Uzi actually uses words. Yeah, I didn't understand what the hype about it. He wasn't even speaking English. But man, once you go Cardi, you can't go back. But do you listen to Gunna?
Not like really. I've listened to like 2 songs by him,
Oh,
and one of them is Two for Lunch.
I was just gonna say Owens. Owens prototype. But what you gotta listen to is Met Gala. That's the song where he actually be floating. Nobody can recreate that sound either. Nobody.
I'm trying to think like
Nissan Altimas.
Huh?
Oh my god, bro. When I went to Somerset the other day, to get my car
yourself.
fixed. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Caught you lacking, bro. You
Yeah.
pulled up alone by yourself.
This is my first time at Somerset alone either.
I know.
And it's not gonna be the last.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, you ain't gotta do me like that. I'll be having fun.
You be window shopping. Hey, that look nice. Hey, I know.
I just went for one thing, okay? Just for an Apple Store appointment, nothing else. But when I was there, I saw valet. You know, like the valet at Somerset, and there was a Crown Vic, like a busted Crown Vic with no rims on it. You know, the official drug dealer car. It was like Teslas and sports cars and fancy BMWs, and then a Crown Vic. It was supposed to be gray, I think, but it had like 2 red doors. So I'm not too sure. It didn't have any.
Supposed to be gray.
It didn't have any rims, and one of the mirrors was hanging. But the fact that, I mean, all I'm saying is that he didn't have a license plate either. Because I was talking about how the valet costs more than the license plate would.
The valet costs more than his car.
Yeah, I'm sure you could buy that for $82 from the right crackhead.
3 shekels and a bag of peanuts.
he was riding luxuriously. Man, I wish I could have saw who got in that car. Well, I guess I would see it because they valeted. But still, I've never actually been able to park in like the normal parking lot of Somerset. I've always had to go to that big parking structure. Yeah. There's never any spots in the front.
I swear it's like some people just live in Somerset.
Yeah.
That parking lot is always full.
I mean, but isn't it like one of the biggest malls in Michigan?
Yeah.
See, just saying that made me think of what goes on in what's our capital? Lansing, yeah. What in the world goes on in Lansing? There's nothing.
Like how no one knows that Lansing is our capital.
Detroit is the capital.
Because everyone assumes it's Detroit.
Yeah, if you coming to Michigan, you're only coming to Michigan for Detroit.
Yeah.
You might stop in Sterling Heights to get gas, but you're not gonna stay in Sterling Heights. What's there? A singular. I'm sure there's like a lagoon. Lagoon. I mean, I'm sure there's something.
A lagoon.
They don't have lakes. They have lagoons. I seen cranes up in Sterling Heights. What's another city that don't exist? Ypsilanti.
You said, what was you about to say?
See, my point. Why is that place a tongue twister? The only thing they have is
like that.
They have colored bricks.
Huh?
Colored bricks.
Before?
Have I been? No.
Why do you know this?
I don't want to go there. What am I gonna do there? Touch the bricks? Ooh, brick, and touch them?
You dap up a brick and say, all right, we going.
There's nothing for anyone in Ypsilanti. The population is 9, and it's one small family.
We talking about Iowa. That's where population.
We can talk about Utah. The population of 2, the governor and the citizen. And
where on the map is Utah?
Where on the map is Vermont?
It's somewhere in the right corner.
Somewhere in New York's territory.
Yeah, it's somewhere past New York.
You said where? Wait, you said where is Iowa? Or?
Utah.
Utah is like bottom left. It's like above Tennessee a little bit, on the left of Arizona. What?
What you just say to me?
It's above Tennessee.
Arizona. Those are opposite.
Oh, not Tennessee. My bad. Texas. It's right above Texas. Yeah, I mean, it's somewhere near Tennessee too.
You mixed that up.
Then it's Tennessee all the way on the right. Wait, it's above Texas and on a little left of Arizona, I think.
Ain't that's where New Mexico is.
That's real?
You thought New Mexico was fake?
Wait, where's El Paso? That's in Texas, ain't it? Yeah, okay. So what's there? How many people live there?
New Mexico is fake.
Are there a lot of it? Name two cities in New Mexico. No, don't look down. Look me in the eyes. Look at me.
I can't name a single one.
Yeah. Name me.
Do they have cities?
Name a city in Utah.
They have cities? Salt Lake City. Ah.
That's in Utah?
Yes.
I can't even fact check you. I don't know any. I'm just gonna assume you're right. You sounded real confident. I'm sure you're right.
Yeah, Salt Lake City is in Utah.
Name a city in Vermont.
Fuck is it called? I used to know one.
Bro, Vermont is like Iceland. It's like a place that you kind of know about in the back of your mind, but I'm never gonna go to Iceland. I don't really care what's in Iceland.
Iceland's the one with grass.
Yeah.
Greenland's
The one with ice.
I don't know why they decided to do that.
I mean, it makes sense.
Does New Mexico have cities? What's the capital? Do they have a capital?
Watch there be people from New Mexico listening to this. Yeah, you don't exist.
How could we possibly reach them? Yeah, water there?
No.
It's almost as bad as Nevada. That's purely desert.
Don't they just write with stone tablets? Cave
The
paintings?
largest city in New Mexico is Albuquerque. That's not their capital, apparently.
See, I've heard of
Capital
Albuquerque.
Santa Fe.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of Santa Fe.
I've heard of it. I didn't know.
Does anything happen there?
What do you mean? Does anything happen there? They fight for their lives against like giant scorpions.
I thought you were gonna say giant squirrels.
That's Vermont.
I'm imagining Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Like how there's like a hidden civilization under the ground full of dinosaurs. You mine down low enough in New Mexico. But I mean, like, are there any events or anything? Like, different cities are known for stuff. They're not known for anything.
They're known for having Mexicans. Like,
wait, what's
really all it says?
What's the state that is like holding the Upper Peninsula hostage? Because you know, Upper Peninsula is like, what is it?
Is that Wisconsin? The one like to the left of us?
Like where the Upper Peninsula is, right on the left of it.
I think that's Wisconsin.
I know Montana up there, but they don't have electricity either.
What?
They
got horses and nothing else.
Yeah, and the horse.
The entire country runs on horsepower. Yeah, it's Wisconsin holding the Upper Peninsula hostage.
You know how soft you got to be? Where like all of Michigan is down here across the water, and they won't take the Upper Peninsula.
What does Wisconsin do? They make cheese.
That's the cheese state. What are when you hear Michigan, like what state is this? Crime? No, because that's just Detroit. Aren't we like the automotive state?
Yeah, we're all about cars.
Okay.
And Fago.
Yeah, yep.
You can't find it nowhere else.
Okay. Is it really only in Michigan?
Like, it's very rarely found other places. I went to Atlanta, and literally all they had was Coke everywhere. I asked for water, and they handed me a bottle of Dasani. Fuck am I doing with this?
I thought you were going to say a bottle of Coke. You asked for one.
Bro, Dasani isn't real water.
What?
Dasani is watered down water. They added water, and it got worse.
What?
I swear to God, bro.
Excuse me? How do you water it down? What? It's in the name.
They diluted my water. It's not water anymore. Flint has better water than Dasani.
Flint? Bro,
yes,
they're drinking ores. They have minerals and sand.
Dasani tastes like clear Pepto-Bismol in rock. I swear to God.
Then what's the best water?
Anything but Dasani. I would rather swallow my own spit and perish than get a bottle of Dasani. I drink like straight up tap water, no filter, nothing, before I drink Dasani. Matter of fact, their tap water in Atlanta, it's just Dasani poured into their filter. You can still taste it.
So you can tell me the fish are living off of Dasani?
Bro, the fish filter the Dasani through their gills. They all built like that.
The fish are built like something in Atlanta? What do you mean that's why they built like that?
You know the fish in The Simpsons, the three-eyed ones?
No, I don't know. I don't know
You
what
never
you're
watched
talking
The
about.
Simpsons? Bro. Uh, what do you know anything about The Simpsons?
Yeah, but I just don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Homer works at the nuclear plant, right?
Yeah.
They dump all their shit into the lake, and all the fish get like in I guess they mutate, and most of them are three-eyed fishes. That's what they look like in Atlanta.
Wait, so why do you know this? You be grabbing them up out the water?
You don't? I'm not gonna take shit from a man who grabbed a raw burger out of my air fryer.
It wasn't that hot.
Dog, there was steam coming off your paw. You're not gonna pretend like it wasn't hot.
I didn't even flinch when I picked it up either. I was just doing what I had to do.
You lost all feeling in your hands ninth grade year. Your standards are different.
The fact that you be snatching fish up out their natural habitat and strangling them.
You be repossessing my burgers. I don't want to hear it.
I did what I had to do. See, you're just destroying the
You didn't need to
ecosystem.
do it. It wasn't even done yet. You just wanted a burger.
My burger. Hey man, it's a two-step process.
You didn't even need it. You put it back in the air fryer. Like,
So you gotta establish dominance. What you mean?
on the burger?
Just because the cow is dead don't mean it ain't dead. You gotta make sure it's dead.
You out here T-posing on a dead cow just to establish dominance.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I was. Well, if they have deformed fish, are there other weird animals in Atlanta? Like
Think
what's
there are normal things in Atlanta?
I mean, I don't know anything about
Even the
it.
people there are strange.
What do you mean?
How do you enjoy Dasani water? I'm not letting this go.
All right, so hot take. Dasani is my favorite bottled water. What you looking around for?
I was looking for the leave button. I had to make sure I knew where it was.
And I can agree with you. Dasani does taste like cologne, but it's my favorite.
It tastes like Dior.
It tastes like the eyeglasses cleaner. Like that. If I was to describe with something, eyeglasses cleaner, that's watered down.
And you enjoy that.
I mean, it's the only water that's flavored. You can't say I'm wrong. All the other ones taste like water. Dasani has a distinct flavor.
How are you mad that your water tastes like water? What?
You just said your water is too watered down. What do you mean?
That's not water anymore. That is rock. R-O-K. No C.
This water has flavor. Okay, it tastes like a little bit of steel, a little aluminum. It tastes like, you're right. It is Flint water.
See?
It's Flint water without the color.
Yeah, you're coming around.
But Flint's another one of those cities that doesn't exist. Well, yeah, you guys do exist. You're just suffering. Flint has been suffering for so long. What
It's
happened?
never gonna get back to
Was
normal.
it like a pipeline that burst or something? And
Yeah,
and they
I
just
think
been
it was like
ignoring them.
bad pipes, and they just never fixed them.
They on the government's block list. They will never. What is Gretchen doing?
Don't worry about that.
Is she like she's not the governor of like just Detroit? Is she the governor of all of Michigan, right?
The governor of Michigan.
Yeah, but she only be in Detroit.
The rest don't matter. They don't bring in revenue.
This is her city. She
Yes.
don't go nowhere else. Why don't she help them?
What they gonna give in return?
What you mean? Just helping your
What profit
citizens.
do they have in Flint? Tell me.
The Dasani water. They could give her a sip. Wait, can you make ice cubes with Dasani?
What?
Because you know how like what is it called? The high C, like the big giant gallon jugs, and then like Tampico lemonade. You know how those don't get cold. You could stick them in the Arctic and they will be warm. Dasani doesn't get cold. Do you think you could make ice cubes with it?
You're gonna need like some nitrogen or some shit.
I challenge you to make a ice cube out of Tampico.
How the fuck would I? Your freezer got to be like negative 100 degrees.
I don't think any normal freezer can accomplish this.
No, it got to be specifically made for it.
You really would have to have what's it called? Like that ice that's like dry ice. Yeah, you really would have to have dry ice. I'm gonna try that too. I don't believe it's possible. I've never had a cold cup of Tampico.
No one has.
You could really have it in the freezer for months, and the cup will be warm when
You
you
could
still.
forget that it exists. You pour it, and it's burning your hand. Like,
what do they? Tampico is so thick.
Yes.
Like you gotta chew it. Oh my god, bro. Because I know you.
I don't ever want to hear those words again, bro. Why are you gonna chew your bed?
Because you, bro. Nobody got a gullet that can just absorb Tampico. You gotta.
I know you aren't talking. I've seen you drink water bottles.
And I can't do it. And I can't drink Tampico. I gotta. Get
that is a solid, not a liquid.
Get a little chewing action in there. But you were the one who tried to tell me about the Chick-fil-A lemonade. I never had it until last week.
Oh yeah, that's pretty solid too.
And it made me think of what's the brand?
Wait, so what do you get from Chick-fil-A? What beverage do you require?
I always get the frosty lemonade.
Sweet. Okay.
But then I gotta keep Pepto on standby.
Before you perish.
What was I thinking of? I cannot remember the name now, I blank. But the type of lemonade that's in like the carton.
Tropicana? Is that what it is? Or a Minute Maid?
Yep, that's it, Minute Maid. How Minute Maid lemonade, like how that's got to be one of the S tier lemonades because it has that carton seasoning.
I ain't never heard nobody say those words before. Carton seasoning.
That's. Tell me what other reason would it stand out above the competitors? All the other ones are in like milk jugs, and then this one is in a carton. When you think about it, school milk was always better than normal milk because it came in those cartons. That carton seasoning went a long way. I'm gonna try to eat some chili out of a carton. See, compare that to the normal. I bet you it's better. I'm telling you, carton everything.
You get some carton coleslaw? Your favorite?
I had a conversation with my ambassador about I don't know if he's my ambassador yet, but we basically debated the best fast food fry. And what was his? His was Burger King and Wendy's, and I said KFC, of course. And yes, KFC got the best fry.
That is not the
answer you were expecting. What do you think it is?
Chick-fil-A?
Well, Chick-fil-A is up there, but I think KFC number one.
Wait, KFC is the potato wedges, not the actual fries.
No, they got rid of the potato wedges, replaced them with real fries. Yeah,
I've never tried that.
Potato wedges were trash. These fries are something different. You should see the way Owens be feel about them. He is a very passionate man when it comes to carbohydrates. So I think.
What's supposed to be doing right now?
Eating. You gonna find out? you finna put a stop to whatever he doing?
We're talking about food. This is always this type of conversation.
But he was basically we were talking about like the best chicken sandwich. I know you think it's Chick-fil-A, of course, right?
I've never had a chicken sandwich with Chick-fil-A. I get nothing but nuggets.
Oh wow. Okay, so you think it's Popeyes then?
It would be Popeyes or McDonald's on a good day.
You've had the McDonald's ones?
I've had it once.
Oh, I've never even had. They look too bare bones. It'd be like sandwich, bread, sandwich. What?
When you get chicken sandwiches, do you put pickles on them?
Like when I actually make them?
Yeah, when you actually order them, do you get pickles on them?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't take nothing off. I got to experience the full effect.
Because I've always thought that was kind of weird, like
that pickles.
Yeah, because like you wouldn't eat just a piece of chicken and some pickles with it, like, or you put it on a sandwich.
That's a good point. Yeah, you that is kind of weird when you think about it. You wouldn't put chicken and pickles together on a normal day.
But you put a slice of bread like on the top and the bottom, and
it makes it okay. Hey, but them pickles, they be doing it sometimes. But we were talking about the best chicken sandwich. He said it's Popeyes, and I said I prefer KFC's, even though Chick-fil-A is my favorite. But we were talking about like just chicken sandwich, 1v1. KFC can't compete with nobody. KFC only makes it this far because of the sides. Yeah, it's not even fair to put like a chicken sandwich or actual fried chicken It's you can't do that to them. It's not about the individual. It's about the group. You can't go to KFC and get one item.
If
That's
you
some
do, you're a
coleslaw.
psychopath.
Yes. Ain't nobody sitting down. I got a hankering for some KFC chicken. You gotta get a little more than that, man.
I've seen
Have you,
someone go to Popeyes just for their biscuits though.
get a
Not even like with
catfish?
honey, just raw biscuits.
For what? Like, was it like
They
an
were going
event?
through it, obviously.
Was it like an event, or did they just want
No,
them?
they just wanted biscuits.
It had to be like catering for a funeral, and they planned on catering more funerals. Yeah, they're definitely in the funeral business. Have you ever had what's it called? God, I keep blanking. It's not corned beef, but it's like the next pastrami. That's it.
Like the meat by itself?
Like just a hot
Or like
pastrami
a sandwich?
Yeah. Oh, you're back. Okay, good. I won't even have to cut anything. Wait. Okay, you can go.
Like you were saying, pastrami by itself, or like from a certain place?
Well, just the pastrami sandwich. I mean,
Oh
you all
yeah, I've had it before.
international and stuff, so I'm sure you have. You like them?
I mean, it's not top tier meat, but it's pretty good.
What is pretty good? Like B?
Huh?
Like B tier?
Low B, high C.
Okay, then what is normal B? Man, you got there's a couple of right answers here. You
It's
woken him
definitely not Arby's
up.
roast beef. I can tell you that. Anything but that. I gotta slander your favorite spot real quick, but Arby's.
Bro, I don't eat Arby's, man.
You're capping. You traveled to go for a meat mountain. I ain't forget.
I tried to what?
You had every Arby's in Michigan looking for a meat mountain. I didn't forget.
Bro, the amount of times I've seen ambulances and fire trucks at Arby's, I'm not going in one of them. But what do you think? If that's what'd you say, high C, low B, then what is C and B?
C is like default roast beef. B is like salami, hard salami.
You like salami more than roast beef?
Yes.
Salami nasty. I had a hot pastrami and I regretted every second of that. That sandwich is terrible. That was like the worst $12 I ever spent. It was disgusting. And if you one of them people eating hat pastramis, then you're disgusting. I don't see how y'all do it. I took a smooth and instantly wanted a corned beef, man. Maybe
So I'm
it's
guessing
just
corned beef is high up on your list.
corn, bro. Pastrami is F tier.
Sweet.
Like, what's something else that's F? Like like that. I think it's like Black Forest ham, and it has like the pepper on the outside.
Yeah.
That's something else in F.
That's
Why do
F
I want? Why do I want spicy meat?
So you were rocking with default ham over.
Yes. Why would I want my sandwich to be spicy? I don't want
Just because
my.
you can't handle spice.
I don't want to
doesn't mean the
turn my
rest of us
difficulty
will.
up for my lunch. I don't want to struggle with lunch. It should never be a challenge.
You could put a sprinkle of pepper on anything you eat and you'll fold.
So that don't mean it's good. Making something super spicy do not make it good.
I watched you cry over a bowl of ramen. I don't.
those are times we don't need to talk about.
You actively put it in, knowing it was spicy.
I've gotten better now. The last time I was at Johnny Noodle King, I asked them if they had the same like chili oil. They didn't. So he gave me like two, like what something. I don't even know how big this is. Like this size. Yeah, that's my can too. Like he gave me like two little cups, like about this size, of two different spice, and I just dumped them both in there.
And you folded.
Well, I went in the bathroom afterwards. I mean, it wasn't even to use the bathroom; it was to wipe my tears. But I still enjoyed it. But what's another F tier? Okay, so F tier is like those two, the any type of lunch meat that has pepper on the outside, and then
you're not rocking with seasoned meat, obviously.
No, I don't want my lunch to be a challenge. I want when you eat food, you shouldn't have to fight it. It should just go down.
You got a 1v1 your meat.
Yes, it's why is it spicy? It shouldn't be a challenge to eat my sandwich. So I mean, wheat bread is something else that's F tier too, though. But this is about meat. Wheat bread is F tier. White bread is S. I don't care about any other bread. It's all in the middle. You can put wherever you want. Except for rye bread. Rye bread is kind of nasty too. That's like C. Did I say that right? Rye?
You put white bread at the top of your list.
No, rye is probably like B. Yeah, white bread is the best.
You get corned beef. What you get into one?
Rye. I was getting the other one confused. Onion roll is nasty. That's the one that's like D.
Yeah, onion rolls are terrible.
I mean, they just smell weird. Yeah, they like eating a stale Funyun. I'm good on that. But like, what's a better meat? Didn't we talk about this before?
I swear we had a tier list somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I put it.
I mean, I'm sure that's like old and stuff. But like S tier meat.
I'm sure James got one though.
Yeah, he for sure do. He had smash tier list for characters that aren't real.
He keeps crafting new characters every time I talk to him.
What's the best meat?
Corned beef easily.
Okay, top 3.
I don't be eating that many meats. Like,
That's what I'm thinking. Like I could probably think I can't think of that many meats. Okay, ham. Ham is definitely on the list somewhere though.
for them.
Like ham and the congregation, all ham forms is up there somewhere.
Besides Black Forest ham.
But besides spicy meat, if your meat has spice, it's instantly F. I don't care what it is. Instantly F. I'm not fighting with it.
A sprinkle of pepper, F tier.
There's even some cheese. I cannot remember. I think it's like I think it's pepper jack.
All cheese folds you. Like
No, I mean the spice. It be getting me.
oh yeah, pepper jack hurts.
Yes, bro. That's the same thing. Eat some pepper jack. It's like Dijon mustard, I think. The one that's like tartar. Pepper jack, Dijon mustard.
And Black Forest ham. And that is a
and salami. Salami and wheat bread. And I will paint your walls with throw up. That is disgusting. That's the worst sandwich I can imagine. Man, don't even put no mayonnaise either.
Just put Dijon mustard on anything, and I'm sliding you. Like
it's all this stuff is trifling. Who looked at normal mustard and said we need it nastier, and went and bro, we had spicy ketchup. Because this ain't enough. I want more, man. Some people just don't deserve
rights.
Swear, but whoever named frogs was a smart man. Those things are definitely frogs.
The fuck?
You can't disagree. When you look at a frog, you think like, yeah, that's a frog. Isn't that how it is with all animals?
Did that word even exist before we came across them?
No.
Look at them. Frog. Fuck does that mean? I don't know. It fits them.
It does, don't it? What's another animal name that fit? Like, I feel like bees fit.
I mean, that's pretty simple, you know.
Yeah. Worm? Those are definitely worms.
Those are definitely worms.
Birds? I think that name can be adjusted a little bit. But bird, that's too general. Like falcon, that sounds like something that flies. So that makes sense. A stork, I think if they replaced like some small earthy animal, like a groundhog or something, call them a stork instead. Because stork don't sound like no bird. But groundhog, I mean, like, I don't want to talk about animals and their names. Just know that frogs fit. From S tier meats.
We're from meat tier list to animal names. Oh, we're on the topic of things that don't sound right. What was it? The letter H? Or was it G?
Yes,
it was one of these.
Both of them. The letter H.
Like, they're too high up on the alphabet. I keep telling you all.
Too high up?
Yes.
Is there supposed to be an order? What?
Bro, they don't deserve to be that high in the alphabet.
They're letters.
Back with X, Y, and Z.
Letters aren't a tier list. What do you mean?
And I'm crafting a tier list. They don't belong.
In A tier is A. Like in Z tier is X. What?
It just don't sound right to me.
You want to reorder the alphabet?
You don't?
I mean, I just want to eliminate a couple letters. Some of them are useless.
Delete them.
Like Q, you don't use Q's. Like, what's the most common
What?
Q word? Probably Q, like QUEUE.
Quiet.
Yeah, that's a good one. But shut up always
What's the most
works.
common X word? What do you use X in?
I mean,
Oh wait,
when we were learning the alphabet and
how
stuff,
often do you use the letter X? I'll be forgetting this on my keyboard.
well, I use the letter
You
X
can't compete with.
to type in ExpressVPN, which is today's sponsor.
Imagine, bro.
I don't remember. I can't remember the last time I pressed the letter X, unless it's in like somebody's name. That key sees no use. Same with Z. It's a lot of letters that don't see use. V.
Whoa. Z gets used quite often. In the group chat, we're always talking about Zendaya.
That's fair. What's another one that isn't used? That's really all of them. U. I mean, U is a common letter. There's probably B.
P.
Oh yeah, P is not that common. Man,
That's
they could have cut some letters out of the alphabet.
Pretty often.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look around and see if I can identify anything with the letter X in it. I see something with the letter Z.
To execute.
I got 19 Captain America pops and none of them got an X in it.
X just ain't that common.
Ain't nobody rocking with letters, man. I just think frog is a perfect word, though. That's a perfect example of what words should be.
You had that one saved up, huh?
Frog?
Yes.
I mean, it's perfect. Prime example. Ham? Ham is the second best meat. What's the third?
What other meats are there?
I mean, everybody like go to is like turkey. I think turkey overrated.
Turkey is overrated.
Like turkey, like on Thanksgiving and stuff, it's not good.
Y'all be eating turkey for Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving? Yeah. Ain't that what yeah, that's like Thanksgiving's whole thing, the turkey.
Most people don't do that. Like my family, we make it's like Cornish hens.
Oh, like the little ones.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sometimes it's like we do the big turkey, and sometimes it's like a bunch of little ones. Kind of alternates, depending on how you're feeling that year. But I don't really care for the Thanksgiving. I just like the sides. I don't. There's not that many meats when you think about it. When they gonna drop some new animals?
I know which one's your favorite though.
You better not say anything on the Arby's menu. First thing on your mind. Classic beef and
sandwich with the spam.
Yeah, crack open an ice cold can of meat. Oh. ain't nothing better than getting home from work, kicking your feet up, and cracking open a can of meat to finish the night. Delicioso. Man,
What do you feel about for sandwiches? The sliced chicken breast.
What do you mean?
Like it's literally like slices of a chicken.
Like the lunch meat.
Yeah.
Oh, like just chicken. I mean, it's not like normal chicken. It's like I don't know. I don't really like it.
Most of the time, it's kind of dry, which is why like it's not high up on my list, but it's still pretty good.
It's not as thin as like the normal the other types of like lunch meat is. It's more like
don't unhinge your jaw to
it's more like construction paper compared to normal paper. Like I'm not saying it tastes like construction paper. It's just like a little bit thicker. I don't really care for it.
I agree with you saying.
I mean, but then again, meat it'll be mattering to me, honestly. It all go in the pan. As long as it ain't spicy, it'll be perfectly fine.
Why do you keep doing that?
Because it's disgusting.
Episode 1, it was Space Jams.
Welcome to the Space Jam. See, look, you've given me the perfect idea to what to do today. I'm gonna go buy one of those LeBron James toys.
Bruh.
And I'm gonna fill it with water and pet it.
My mom was listening to a podcast the other day. Like I was sitting next to her when she was listening to it. And every time you say something, I just went, huh? She started cooking me.
Is that why you're not doing that now? You can't take no risks.
Because I know she gonna listen to this when it come out, and she gonna do the same thing. I'm getting horse just being confused.
I kind of forgot to tell Gaga about when the first one dropped. I don't know. I just hope this, like, well, not necessarily blows up, but hey, I mean, if we keep going at this rate, I'm more than happy.
We're gonna hit 50 listeners with ease.
Yeah, pretty soon. Almost halfway there now. And it hasn't even been a full
if
week.
you're listening to this, if you y'all want to help us out, just
Yeah.
spread it around.
Please share with your friends. If you get a giggle from it, I bet your mother will, your little nephew. Hey,
maybe you shouldn't be giving our podcast to kids, but
Yeah, maybe not the little nephew. Maybe if he like above 13.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
If he got hair on his upper lip, you can give it to him. I'm sorry, Tinsley. I mean, and you can answer the age-old question, what the dog doing. You can let him listen too. Then you'll know exactly what the dog is doing. And make sure to tell whoever you want, honestly. But the more the merrier. Oh, that's something. Ooh, almost dropped my gut loud. It would have been terrible. Something else I was gonna say. All the people, or there's been a lot of people coming to me about guests already.
Oh, and
it's been much more than I already had planned. And expect guests in the future. We're not gonna do them this early on.
I was about to say, what's the earliest you want to do like guest features?
I was thinking like minimum like episode 6.
That's what I was thinking.
Like somewhere around there, at least a couple weeks in, we can get used to these two nincompoops before we add more.
And we get used to the flow of doing this before.
Yeah, because once it gets easier, then add more, yay. But I mean, there's been a lot of people asking me about the guests. I'm not going to tell you guys about the guests before they come. You'll just so happen to click on the next week's episode and see featuring someone name. Yeah. But yeah, there's been a lot of people. And if you do want to be a guest, you could also tell me, because I'm more than happy to have a larger roster to choose from.
Do you have like some names written down like on the notes?
Like for the different people who've asked me?
Yeah.
Well, there's the people who've asked me, and then there's the people I'm gonna ask.
No, I'm saying the people who've asked you that you're already considering.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to see this list after the podcast is over.
Okay, yeah.
So, I want to see who we're working with.
You people don't need to know anything just yet, but you'll be pleasantly surprised, I'm sure. We're all just as dumb as one another.
Who's
what?
I guess if you had to put anyone on this podcast, who would it be?
Like a famous person?
Just anyone.
Anybody in the world?
Yes.
I could pick like Kanye and get rich.
I'm having Drake freestyle with it. What do you mean?
I could say like a Jeff
I'm getting
Bezos,
a Drake feature on my podcast.
I could say a Jeff Bezos sponsorship.
Huh.
You got to narrow that down a little bit. I got Genghis Khan shows up in the show.
Okay, anyone
Julius Caesar,
I guess, or people
Anyone from what?
Like a podcast industry, they've done a podcast before. They've shown up on some.
Oh, but they have to be like somebody I know, or
I say, or it can be someone you know.
Oh, I don't know. That's hard. You pick.
Huh?
You pick.
Oh, I know some people you've never heard of. It's a podcast on it's on Spotify and YouTube, I think. Mm-hmm. They're called the Misfits or something.
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them.
They're all fucking retarded. I swear to God. Every story on their podcast is some stupid shit. Most of their they're what is it? They're at episode 151 right now. Mm-hmm. Most the first 30 episodes were just about them doing drugs or getting drunk in some other country and wandering at 4 a.m.
I mean, that happened to me. Waking up in the backyard of an Airbnb, not knowing how I got there, going from the top floor to a backyard.
One of their stories, I think they were in Germany or something, and they were at a club, and they just kept drinking, and they left at 4 or 3 a.m. and they got locked at the hotel because they closed early. They were just wandering the street.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Look, we were hungry, bro.
Wandering the street. Practically, my socks came off in my Uggs. Going.
Wasn't it snowing that night too?
Yes.
we walked through a Checkers drive-through because they wouldn't open the window.
Did we? No, we haven't told the people this one, of course, right?
No, I don't think we did.
This was the night before. What birthday was this? Was this?
I think that was 2 years ago.
So I was turning 16?
Yeah.
Yep. The night before my 16th birthday. That was oh my God, that day is a story in of itself too.
Oh, that day
The
was
hotel.
amazing.
So this this night, it was like we had to get up in the morning and stuff to start heading there. But we were hungry and it was like maybe 2, 3 a.m.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And my birthday is in November and it was snowing outside, ice in the streets. And me, Justin, and Jalen got up and left and started roaming. Like when I tell you, I live close to St. John Hospital, but not that close. And we got pretty near it, just walking.
We got pretty far.
My socks came off in the snow. We were slipping and sliding down streets, just trying to find somewhere to eat. We walked all the way down one direction. I think it was like north, and then came back south. And before we decided, so we went. What did we see? It was that one street where like it was somebody down that one dark street. You remember that one? Like it was along our right side, past the gas station.
I vaguely remember it. I remember we went past that club and
Yep,
somebody
yep.
got split.
But we went inside of a Sweetwater, and as we got closer to the counter, the workers would back up.
They would make eye contact with us, take a step back, and go back to the conversation.
And they refused to help us. What was the other one? Oh, when we went to the Checkers and we didn't have a car, so we walked through the drive-through. Because some Checkers, they don't have the inside part. So we were strolling through the drive-through and they wouldn't give us anything, and they were in the windows looking at us. Then
they kept looking about like, are these niggas serious?
They should have served us. It's not even like they were busy. They could have
They really weren't.
The window. If we had the time to walk through the drive-through, I'm sure they could have threw something out.
We were the only customers for hours. I guarantee it.
Then when we finally decided to go to the Coney Island, where you get a randomized order.
you get disrespect every time.
Today, when I woke up, I decided I was peckish. So I went to Chipotle and pretended to look through the shelf, for the different names.
Oh.
And I grabbed it back.
You just stole somebody's order.
You think it's a joke?
I would hate to be that nigga.
His name was like, I probably shouldn't say his name, but I got him. Hey, it was good too. Whatever he was up to, keep it up. I like your order.
Just start looking. Chipotle decides to check out this episode.
I'm banned.
You're gonna get an email. You're gonna get an email Saturday night. Hey, we noticed you you were stealing orders.
Yeah, incriminating evidence. I got you in 180p.
You go fuck around and post this one on YouTube one day, and they're gonna zoom in on the receipt. Oh, so you're the reason that order was missing.
I was just feeling a tad peckish. Plus, these go out days after they're recorded. So I stole it Thursday. That's when I took it. Yep, I took it this Thursday morning. It's been a whole week, so I'm fine. I mean, we've been going for a while now too, but I still have things on my little list. Another thing that came up that I was really glad about was Biden ending the extra $300 for unemployment.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So now it'll go back to normal, which could be. I mean, the people who actually depended on unemployment, I don't know if they were. Well, no, because if you're injured or something, you live off of disability, not unemployment. So now I strongly disagree with it since the jump, because why are you unemployed?
Most people are just lazy. I mean, I guess for that time period, yeah, unemployment was paying more than most jobs.
But I don't understand. Why wouldn't you? that seems extremely lazy and pathetic.
Oh, for sure.
And you know, I mean,
I don't
I'm
support it, but I kind of understood it.
I'm just one person's opinion, and I don't mean anything to any of you. But if you lived off of unemployment, you're the scum of the earth, in my opinion. I don't, because there are people, you know, some people don't get that luxury. So why would you abuse it?
Yeah.
I've seen so many people do unemployment scams and stuff too, tens of thousands of dollars. And hey, if I knew you and you did it, and somebody asked me about it, I'm snitching on you because I had no respect for you, none,
Without a second thought.
not at all. That's sad. But I mean, some people who were like, if you actually lost your job, and you know, job hunting has never been hard for me. It's never taken me longer than like 2 weeks to get a job. I don't understand. I mean, I'm sure people will say it takes a long time, but I don't get it. But if you actually were struggling and stuff for like a month or two, I get it. But if you lived, you know, casually off of this for years, so just since the drop of the pandemic, then you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Old as you is. So I mean, regularly, you know, it could be a couple $100, but with 300 bonus, you know, a lot of people were making thousands. So now everything will go back to how it originally was. I couldn't be happier.
Niggas gotta actually work now.
Yeah. Did you know? I think it was 90% of like restaurants, like fast food and normal in Michigan, were hiring. 90%. And Michigan isn't a small state.
Speaking of unemployment, you heard about OnlyFans?
I don't know if we should talk about that on here. But yes, they finna be collecting unemployment checks too. Perfect timing.
I couldn't be happier, bro.
Them 90%, they finna get filled up real fast.
Bro, I just have one question. Why is it everyone who was doing OnlyFans said they were top 1%? One of y'all gotta be lying. Ain't no way all y'all are top 1% on OnlyFans.
And then what Kevin Samuels posted right after he saw that, Subway has just received an influx of job applications. They all losing their jobs and now they gotta work at Subway. I mean, that's also a good thing because all these women just getting paid to be women can now actually have to work.
I mean, you know, okay, I can't just blame the girls who do OnlyFans. I also blame the niggas who bought it.
What do you mean?
One day there's gonna be a video. They're gonna see it. But yeah, I definitely to continue doing it. Like,
you cut out a little bit.
Where did I cut out? Because
I definitely.
I understand the women who continue doing it because you know.
I mean, yeah, if it's easy money, why not?
Because they keep paying for it.
Yeah, but that's the exact same mentality that people have with unemployment. It's literally the easiest of money. You get paid to live. That's why Biden and what company is OnlyFans like owned by?
Is OnlyFans an independent one or is it owned by
somebody? They might be independent because I'm not sure who owns them. But whoever's in charge of that, I mean, they both on the same wave. I couldn't name to you one thing that Biden has done to actually affected society besides, you know, dabbling in the Middle East. But you know, finally he making some good changes. I like to see this.
You know, our military budget was like $686 million or something like that.
I mean, is that a lot compared to like how much it normally is?
Oh, let me finish.
I thought that was normal.
That much money, and the Taliban repossessed it in 91 days.
So
is that not a dime?
That's where all the memes have been coming from.
Yes,
they took it back in 2 weeks. It took 91 days, 3 months to take it back.
Our military budget is huge for no reason. Because most of the time they spend that money like crafting shit, like fighter jets or some shit like that, and they just go to like a graveyard. Like they don't even get used.
What do you mean they go to a graveyard?
They never get used. They're built and then shipped off to a graveyard. Literally, they just sit there and rust.
I mean, who is the United States beefing with that they need that much defense? We don't even have enough people in the military to.
You know what you could do with that much money? We can have actual health care.
Oh yeah, instead of
we can have
people being
roads.
scared of paying for ambulances. bro. I be hitting potholes and my windshield wipers be coming on. It's tough out here. You know how
Dog,
scary that is? Hit a pothole and your wipers come on.
or we're on a both our way out. Like we're just chilling. I mean, granted, the only country that we might have to worry about currently is China because they on some fuck shit. But
I don't think we need a budget that high. I mean, that's why when I become president, things gonna change. But we don't need to get into the policies I'm gonna enforce. Just no exports. We only take in. And if anybody got a problem with me, that almost 600 million gonna come in clutch. Oh, we're only getting imports in here. We only taking. We're not giving out nothing no more. Nothing but smoke. The only thing I'm exporting is fighter jets. But I guess since we've been here a while, I'll use say my last thing before we wrap it up. My last one is just a day you'd like to relive, like the number one day. If even if it was something like traumatizing or something you want to do again, or something you want to see happen again.
the number one day I'd want to relive.
Or, well, it's not want to. It's something that you do anything to relive. So if someone told you, you relive this day, it'll be your last day. You won't ever come back from it. What would it be?
That's a hard one. I'm assuming you already have an answer for this since you thought about it.
No, I don't. I don't remember my answer.
Bruh. I figured you were gonna say something like see your mom again or something.
To relive, like, I mean, there are plenty of like good memories and stuff, but she was like an adult and all that, and I was a dumb little kid. So if I was put in that same position, I'm sure I'd just be as mindless as before. There's really no point. I mean, I definitely love to, but it's like one of those things. I don't how would I explain it? You she's been gone for a while, and I wouldn't say I'm over it, but I wouldn't like to redig up all that just to bury it again. She's gone, and that's okay. This is not supposed to take a sad turn for all you listeners. I'm just saying why that's not one of my answers. I had one, but I don't remember. You thinking like holidays or just good
I think
days?
like what vital day in my life would I want to go back to?
You thinking like a day that changed you or something?
Yeah,
Like in
a
a
day
good
that
way?
caused me.
You
Huh?
to be you?
Yeah, because remember we've had this conversation before. Everything you've experienced, every decision you've ever made has shaped you to be the person you are today.
Yeah. You trying to think like the biggest one, like the
Yeah,
biggest impact? Okay. Um. So I'm guessing you're thinking of a good day then.
yeah, I'm thinking of a good one.
Because if I thought of a day, the day that impacted me the most, it would probably be homecoming, 10th grade. But that was a very, very bad day. But it definitely did give me like my optimistic look and stuff. Because after that, with it being so bad, I realized that I gotta be better. This world is very bad, and I needed to be good.
You sound like Batman.
He does not think like that. He thinks this world is very bad, and I need to be worse. I need to instill fear into the bad.
Be
The
good at
day I
any cost
become the
necessary.
bad. Keep the peace, no matter what. But I didn't realize how hard this one would be. I wish I actually had a day.
I mean, no sappy shit, but the best thing that comes to my mind is the day I met you and Darian in ninth grade.
What day was that? Like, do you remember
It was
exactly
in
how
the
it went?
spirits class. The day we all met was when we stole Darian's crutches.
And you would want to just explain that day then, because I don't really remember it all that
I
much.
mean, it's not even like the whole day, but that moment, because first time we met, we never knew we'd become like best friends.
Yeah.
We were just strange little freshies, still wearing uniforms and shit. Like, and then over the years, like we just, I guess, bonded.
See,
You
I
never
was
notice,
kind of heading that same direction.
you never
I
notice
said,
when this person becomes part of your life that fast.
yeah,
Like,
you never would have expected it. Just thinking
you
back
never was
then.
thinking you to stick around. Like,
Hey, I got main character vibes. And you give off 5-5 vibes.
you like Nick.
But I think that my day would have to, well, I was thinking something similar to that too. Like all my friends and stuff that have stuck around. And it would probably be, it wouldn't be freshman year though, when I met you people. It'd be 10th grade in Sutter's class.
Oh,
And
classic.
it would either be the day that I like decided I was gonna do my presentation on soup, or the day where we all stealthily escaped his class one by one to go buy cookies for the first time. When we first heard about the cookies.
We
And
really stood up, looked at each other, and walked out.
it was before we knew like how to get out of there, before we devised tactics later, which would come later. So we all and you, oh no. Okay, these are good ones. But no, the best day, the day that I would actually give anything to relive, is the day in Miss Borm's class where
Oh,
me, Zero, and Elijah were supposed to present. We in her class we did like these boards, sort of on like experiments or whatever. I don't even know how to explain that really, but we would do like the boards, and then I think wasn't it like every week or every other week?
it was every week, every
You
Friday.
had Yep, you had to get up and like your group had to go up to the front and present your board to the rest of the class and stuff. And they all sat with the chairs and stuff facing you. And we walked up there. We'd actually done our board. Like it didn't even look bad. We all walked up there. We were kind of nervous and stuff. So we were all like laughing as we were just making jokes. We all sat in the back together. And the three of us walked up to the front and we hadn't like snapped out of it yet. And she asked us, she was like, do you guys just want to sit back down and take an F4? You know how teachers are, all sarcastic. And we all looked each other in the eyes, like looked all at each other, nodded our heads at each other, and went and sat back down. Got the meanest 0% on that. And those were counted as like project grades too. We took a 0. I mean, if she hadn't give us that inspiration to sit back down, we would have did it. But yeah, she gave us an out, so we took it.
I really stayed getting horsed in Borm's class.
Every single day.
For 2 weeks. Dog.
Devin Bolton stealing the DS.
He really ate our project, bro.
That's got to be one of the best ones too. That day was annoying. I didn't
But it was
expect to
hilarious.
come to school and see a man eat our project. Literally eat it. Maybe you guys will hear that story soon too. That just gives you more to look forward to on the next one. But should we wrap it up now then?
Yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap it up.
I like that today's was longer too. You guys got a little more meat on your bones. Double glizzy this time, opposed to the normal one. But guys, I guess that was a good second episode. Thank you all for listening. Make sure to share this with your friends. This time, shameless plug. Follow me on Instagram at Tay versus the world. TAY. Wait, okay. Is it VRS? Yeah, that's how you spell versus. VRS.
No, it's VS.
Okay. TAY VS THEWR1.
You know, if you want to actually support us, you can follow the actual page. It's classmates 2021 with underscore at the end.
You don't want to shameless plug your Instagram too?
Nah. You don't have to follow me. All I do is post memes on my page. Like
I post a picture like every month, and then I archive them after 6 months. So
I was wondering whether it disappeared.
So make sure to follow us on those, guys. And I'm excited for when this goes up. I hope you guys do the same thing you did to this episode as you did to the last one. It was amazing. Thank you for all the support. But I guess see you later, guys.
You're real.